Welcome to this presentation about Amendments 1, 2, and 4 for Missouri. They will be on the August 4th primary ballot. Please remember to vote on or before August 4th. Amendment 1 is a sales tax to support the Missouri Department of Conservation and State Parks. Number 2 makes all county assessor positions electable. And number 4 changes the petition initiative process. The amendment asks us to continue for 10 years the 1/10 of 1% sales and use tax that is used for soil and water conservation and for state parks and historic sites, and to resubmit this tax to voters again in 10 years. It raises about $140 million annually. The department is well respected nationally. A major reason why 45 to 46 million people visit Missouri annually and pay sales taxes while doing so. A separate sales tax keeps the department and its projects from being annual political issues in the state legislature. It ensures the long-term viability of these projects. The first retail sales tax was passed in 1984 with renewal every 10 years. It was effective in 86, which is why we're voting on it this year. The department announced in early June it would eliminate 106 jobs over the next year because of revenue constraints. And the department was started in 1935 after a petition initiative started by Missouri voters. Amendment 2 requires that all county assessors be elected. Currently, the only county that does not have an elected assessor is Jackson County. However, in 2025, the voters there approved the election of their assessor. It was the same election where stadium funding was turned down. Passage of this amendment only makes this part of the Constitution. Even if this amendment is defeated, the change to an elected assessor will happen in 2028 by charter. The Missouri legislature is allowed to add bullet points at the end of constitutional amendments for the ballot language it wants voters to see. In this case, the first two were eliminated by courts as ballot candy. They deal with foreign nationals and foreign adversaries to prevent them from influencing ballot measures and allow for criminal prosecution, and to prevent signature fraud and increase the crimes for that. While these are both crimes now, and this language has been eliminated, the new language and the stiffer crimes are part of the constitutional amendment being proposed. They have not gone away. The remaining ballot language requires public hearings to be held to get public comment before initiative petitions are placed on the ballot, require a majority of voters in each congressional district to approve initiative petitions to amend the Constitution, and make available to each voter the full text of initiative petitions with their ballot. Why are changes to the petition initiatives being proposed? Proponents say they want to get out-of-state money out of Missouri constitutional questions. They want to limit direct democracy. They claim a small geographic area is determining the outcome of statewide issues. We don't want our Constitution for sale. Governor Mike Kehoe, June 12, Fox 2 News. People against these changes say geography doesn't vote, people do. The changes would violate the principle of one person, one vote. And a two-tiered approval system for constitutional amendments would be allowed. A simple majority for amendments proposed by the legislature, and a statewide majority plus a majority in 8 out of 8 congressional districts for amendments proposed by the people. Both parties have used petition initiatives to promote their interest. There is no reason anyone should be inherently against petition initiatives. So where does this originate? The abortion amendment of 2024 tipped the scales. It passed by a statewide majority. It won in 7 counties in the city of St. Louis. It lost in 107 counties. Future petition initiatives could be defeated in a single congressional district to kick out the question, despite approval by a majority of the voters. What's the public hearing about? Not too sure. Little information is available. It requires a public hearing before petition initiatives are put on the ballot. Question is this before or after signatures are counted? And what is the intent? Who calls the hearings? How would they be set up? It doesn't specifically allow for a vote at the conclusion of the hearing. Nothing about what would happen with the information gathered. The changes also would require that voters get a copy of the full text of an amendment with their ballot. Currently, copies are available at polling locations. This change could be expensive. The redistricting petition had more than 60 pages. Perhaps copies could be collected and recycled between voters. How this is implemented could be time-consuming at polls. Thank you for looking at this presentation on Amendments 1, 2, and 4. There's also a presentation on Amendment 5. Please make a plan to vote on or before August 4th. Thank you.